Hi guys, I'm back with another review today. I do want to make a note that my face is really red and blotchy right now. I did try to use a face scrub earlier and I think my skin is just really not happy right now. So hopefully today with my makeup that I'm going to be applying, you actually won't be seeing any of this redness and blotchiness after I'm finished. So I'm going to be doing a few products within this review. I decided that I have a lot of things that I always want to try out, and I just don't have the time to basically do a video for each product. So I just decided why not just incorporate a couple into each video. The last video was just one product, but the one before that was actually a couple of products as well. I think it was 3, and today I'm going to do 3 as well. So let's just get started. I'm going to just bring up the products real quick just so you kind of know what the video is going to be about, and if you're really not interested in certain products, you can always fast forward, but let's begin. So the first one is going to be this Urban Decay, this primer. It is called Urban Defense, and it has SPF, broad spectrum SPF 30, which is really important to make sure that if you are going to be choosing sunscreen, you always choose broad spectrum. Because there are 2 types of harmful rays for you, and you want to make sure that you're protected against both of them. So I decided to obviously choose this one because I'm always really trying to protect my face. I'm always trying to minimize my sunspots or my freckles, and I basically don't want more wrinkles. So there's definitely a few other ones that are within this line, but I do want to just bring them up real quickly. I have them on my phone, so I'm just going to review them real quick, or just at least tell you what they are, etc. So that's what they kind of look like. So I have the Urban Defense one, and then there's one that's called Optical Illusion, which is basically in the pink bottle. It's supposed to be for smoothing. It has rose hip and argan oil in it. It's pore perfecting. And then you have the one that's kind of in the light yellow shade, the beige one. This one it says hyaluronic filling spheres, which I'm not really sure what that means. And then it has niacinamide, and it's illuminating. The next one is in a white bottle, and it's called Self-Adjusting. And that one is for adapting pigments, soft focus effect, and shine control. And then the last one is kind of in an orange color bottle, and it's called D-Slick, and it has shine control and pore minimizing and mattifying. So depending on really what you're trying to look for within a primer, I mean, these kind of seem to have, you know, a wide range of needs within the primer, what you're trying to accomplish. So I did choose the Urban Defense one, like I said, because I'm always trying to protect my skin. So that's going to be the first thing that I'm going to try today. The second thing I'm going to be trying is, I actually got this from one of my really good friends, Shannon, for my Christmas present. She sent me these Japanese. They are Kumadori metallic eye pencils, and there's actually 3 in here, so I'm going to be trying, of course, one color today. They're supposed to be bold and long wearing, so I'm pretty excited to try one of these. I normally use liquid liner, but I'm definitely going to try these out because they're metallic and they're from my friend. So I'm going to check those out. And the last thing that I'm going to try out is, which I bought a while ago, and it's so beautiful, but it's basically this liquid eyeshadow. They're really, really pretty. It's from Stila. I haven't really used Stila products in quite some time, but this one is gorgeous. It's called Smoldering Satin. I had a really hard time deciding actually which color and hue to pick because they were all so beautiful. So I'm just going to be using that primer in my lids. I'll probably just kind of put together a look, a very soft look, because this eyeshadow, this wet eyeshadow, is actually really kind of crazy. I definitely don't think it would be something that I would normally wear on a daily basis or a weekly or monthly. It's probably obviously for some spectacular occasion that I'd wear it, because it's pretty glittery and pretty out there. So those are going to be the 3 things that I'm going to try out today. I already did, wash my face, obviously, and I did apply some lotion already, and so I'm ready to use my primer. So let's just tear it out of the box. Excited to try this. I do like Urban Decay stuff quite a bit. So here is the bottle. Seems pretty nice. It seems like a lot of primer, actually. I always use my Smashbox primer, and I have been using an e.l.f. primer for a little bit. So I'm just kind of a little bit blown away about how large this is. This was actually a little bit pricey, but you really get a lot of primer. I mean, this is probably going to last me a long time. So, yeah, so I'm just going to open it up. Looks like it comes in a little squeezy bottle, squeeze top. So, it's 30 milliliters, and it's 1.0 fluid ounces. So I'm just going to squeeze a little bit on my fingers and just apply it all over. Ooh, it's kind of popping. It doesn't exactly have much of a scent. Wow. I want to say that I feel like this on my skin. It feels very soft and smooth, but it really kind of feels a little bit, well, it felt really thick at first. Very thick. Like, I feel like it feels like it's thicker than most primers, especially thicker than my Smashbox one. So, okay. I mean, they always say for primer you really don't need a lot. A little bit goes a long way. So I'm just going to continue with the rest of my makeup on. I guess I'll just be putting my foundation on, doing my brows, just like the normal things. I'll probably do a little bit maybe a little bit of a light eyeshadow base, and then I'll probably then I'll break out the Stila wet eyeshadow, try that out, and then of course, so I will try out the... Hi guys, I'm back with my foundation on, as well as having my brows done, and some, just maybe a little bit of more base shadow for my eyes. I do have some mascara on as well, so I think I'm just basically going to go over the shadows, and then I'm going to apply the Stila wet eyeshadow. But let's go over the eye pencil trio here. So it's from Japanese, I don't really know how you say it, but I've been seeing these guys pop up quite a bit, and I'm pretty excited that my friend decided to send me these pencils. So they're Kimadora Metallic Eye Pencil Trio. They're supposed to be bold and long wearing. I do, like I said earlier, usually use liquid eyeliner, but I'm excited to try these out just because they're metallic. So let's go over the colors real quick. They have basically, maybe the packaging actually says it, but there looks to be like a black one, a silver one, and kind of like a, well, I guess a gold and a silver one. So let's look what they say on here, if they actually have the description. A trio of highly pigmented metallic eye pencils. Comes with metallic black, metallic silver, and metallic gold. Everything you need for well-dressed eyes in a water-resistant and smudge-resistant formula. Alright, awesome. So I'm just gonna, I'll just swatch them on my hand, and I'm just trying to think of what color I should use. I think I'm just gonna go with a black, just because I don't want to really make the look a little bit crazy, just because I'm gonna be putting this liquid eyeshadow on, which when you do see it, you will understand what I mean by it's a little bit crazy, but it's fun. So let's just swatch these out. I'm just gonna do the silver one. Oh wow, these are so pretty. The black one. The black one definitely has like some shimmer to it, but it's not as like beautiful as the you can see them as well. So this one is basically the this is the silver one. Actually, this is the gold one. This is the gold one, this is the black one, and this is the silver one. I don't know if it literally does, you can really tell that well with on my hand. So they're really pretty on, like if you actually yeah, because I think the shimmer, the eyeshadow, the wet eyeshadow is a little bit gold, so I don't really want to use silver, and then I guess I'll just use the black. So the black is pretty too. It definitely has a little bit of like shimmer in it. It's kind of hard to see on camera, so I'm going to be doing using this pencil, and I'm just going to basically do what I normally do with my shadows. I mean my eyeliner. So I kind of have a set way of doing mine. I kind of draw them out always, and then I kind of draw them to the lash line. It's not exactly the easiest to see when doing this on camera, so I'm just going to do this off camera for 1 second. Be right back. Okay. It's a little bit, I will admit to you, it's a little bit hard to do on this eye, because I can't see that well, like up close when I'm using this eye. Because this eye, actually, I have really bad vision this eye, and when I'm trying to draw on this eye, I can't really see unless I'm looking up close in a very close-up mirror. So anyway, they do go on very smoothly. Like, they are definitely like a nice charcoal coal type of crayon, and it says it's supposed to be smudge proof, so I'm just gonna run my fingers over it and see how well it does. Which, you know what, they're pretty good, and my fingers don't look that smudgy, so they definitely seem a little bit smudge proof. I like that, because that's a lot of times I use the wet eyeliner because I feel like it doesn't smudge, but I feel like the kohl pencils, or you know, these type of pencils usually do, they kind of seem to smudge and smear, and like they come off a lot easier. But this is great. Really, it's not coming off at all. I mean, you'll see a little bit of sparkles, but like the black, you can, it's like really coming off. Anyway, so pretty awesome. I'm very excited that I have these, and I have something Japanese or Japanesque. So later on, I'll try the silver and the gold, because they're really metallic and they're really gorgeous. So I'm just gonna open up the packaging for the Stila, and I'm actually gonna take it off camera and put it on. And then I'll just come back with pretty much all my makeup done. But I just do want to show you the packaging. So this is the Stila packaging. And it comes in what calls smoldering satin. It's going to be a really pretty color. I had such a hard time choosing this color. Because I think there's a, I'm going to say there's a silver one, or maybe a more purpley one that I like too. But this one I think is more pinkish. Yeah, this is so gorgeous. So this is the color. It's a tiny little bottle. You can see it. So I'm going to just be putting those on the base of my my lids, and I will come back. I'm just going to open it up real quick so you kind of see what it looks like on the inside. Look at this. Isn't it gorgeous? So it kind of looks like a flat, little brush that you would use to like wipe your car, wash your car. That's what it reminds me of. But it's pretty flat, so I guess this is a little paddle. It doesn't really smell bad. So I'll be putting that on, and I'll probably be having to like dry, wait a little bit to make sure my eyes dry, just because like I don't really have a major crease. So lots of times my makeup will kind of get pushed up, and so you actually see them in like that area there. So anyway, if you want to hold on, I'm gonna just apply that, curl my lashes, put on some blush, and then I'm gonna be using this this Buxom. It's basically like kind of a very, very light gloss. I want to make sure that I don't make this look a little bit too crazy, because when you see the shadow, it's a little bit crazy. So I try to want to make everything else, you know, kind of light and kind of soft looking and not be over the top. So if you just want to hold on, I'll be back. Hi guys, I'm back with the rest of my makeup on. As you can see, this Stila eyeshadow is a little bit crazy. I do think that it looks a little more silver as opposed to pink. Within the actual bottle, it looks a lot pinkish compared to the other ones that they have as well. I thought this would be more pink, but yeah, it's fun. I like it. I definitely think it's not something I would wear out all the time. I probably would wear it to maybe a club. So I just basically did curl my lashes, and then I did try this this Buxom lip gloss, which is really just a very light pink color. I think on my lips it kind of just looks like gloss. So I definitely wanted to make sure that I had you know, just a very light look, just because this eyeshadow is crazy. So I do think the metallic pencils are really great. I don't know if you can really tell so much, especially since I have this other, this crazy glittery eyeshadow on. You really can't tell, you know, with the black how metallic it is. But I definitely will be trying the silver one and the gold metallic, because they're really metallic looking if you really look at them. So I'll be excited to try those with a different look. I really do like the Stila eyeshadow. It actually is very wet, and so I kind of had to wait a little bit with my eyes closed to let it dry. So I'm just going to close my eyes real quick so you can kind of see it on my lids. And I do want to say that I do like this as well. I guess I can't really tell how well it's going to work, just because I need to kind of see how well it works later on throughout the day, since it is a primer, just to see if my makeup stays on really well, my foundation. I love the fact that it has SPF in it. My foundation has SPF in it as well, so it's a great thing that I have SPF in my primer as well as SPF in my foundation. So I do appreciate, as always, that you guys tune in to watch me. If you are watching it the first time, please subscribe. And if you want to leave me any comments, feedback, questions, tips or tricks, please leave them below, and I'll definitely respond. And thanks for watching, and see you next time.